In this tutorial, we are going to look at text input and output exercise. So this exercise is about writing data about author and book, also reading that details from the text file. So we have two files. One is authors.txt, the other one is books.txt. So output is based on reading those two text files. Okay, so try to identify classes. I can see two of them. One is book. It has a title, string value. And then another one is author. It has only one name. Again, string. Simple class diagram. Class name, one data field called title for book, and then name for author class. In this case, relationship between book and author. Let's say author has a book or published a book. It can be 0 to many, so I will say many. Let's say for recording, we will say at least one author, up to 3. So if we have more than 3, we can say author A and B and extra. So we have outputs. Straightforward. This one we can use scanner class to read authors.txt, books.txt, so that we can print it on console. Okay, in this case we need a file and the file writer so that we can append the data. And also we need a print writer so that we can deal with different types of data sets. Even though it's all string here, okay, ideally we need 3 classes for writing data to text file. Actually, scanner also need a file class because we are not dealing with the standard input device here. So we are going to use a file class as well. Okay, let's create a new project. Java application as it is. So here I just create a 2 text file. Again, you don't have to have this data, but at least you need 2 text file. One is authors, another one is books. So under this project, yours might be slightly different. Just drag and drop. So your Java application has 2 additional text files. For testing, you can have any dummy data. So let's say author. We have one data field called name. String and setters and getters, okay. Default constructor, constructor with name, and 2 string methods so that I can test it, okay. Good enough. Book class. One data field called title. String type, okay. Setters and getters. Default constructor with title. Then toString method. Seems okay. So let's go back. Let me begin with the comments. We are going to get author and then book using a sender input device keyboard. Okay. Display author and book on our console. So here I will put it in order. Write the author's name. Let's say make it clear. Name. Book title. So let me start with the author. Default constructor. So we need a scanner class using a standard input device. So system in. Then we can say that here also. Then set name, input. Thing next. Let me start with the next, okay? Let me check. Okay, cannot find symbol. Oh, sorry, that's comment. Okay. Let me import scanner class. So if you have here next, the description is not quite clear. It's just saying that complete token from this. And then next line, it says that line that was skipped. Again, next token. Okay, so this is how I read it. When we use a next methods, we are dealing with the string value. When we say next line, we are reading entire line. So beginning to end for the one line. So let's try. I will copy paste the full name. So if you use next, it's going to give you only string value. So you should use next line. So it's going to read entire line. beginning to end for that particular line. So that's what we want. So let's go to next one. Pretty much the same. Get a title for the book. Try to use a print instead of println, so the input can be next to our message. Again, we are going to use the next line. Let me copy the second also. And the second book has a special symbol, okay, colon and comma, whether it works or not. So it seems like working. Okay, it doesn't matter whether we have a special symbol or not. You simply read from beginning to end of that line. That's what we need. That's the first part of our exercise, getting information for author and title for that author. So I'm going to use toString methods. And then again, book and toString. It works exactly the same, okay? Effective Java, same. So we can get the name of the author and title of that book. So let's move to second part. Writing author's name and then book's title, and then we can read from there later on. So it has 3 different parts for this program. This time I'm going to use methods. So let me modularize it. Sorry, it should be void. I don't need any return type. Author and author. Passing author as well. So we are doing that part, okay? So we said the write the book's title. I will do that later, okay? Yeah, I think separated. We can actually use the two objects, author and comma and book. But I will just leave it to you as an exercise. So I'll focus on only one. There should be source, Java application 7.0, and then we are going to use authors.txt. Import. File writer and then print writer. Import them. Now we are going to use try and catch. So file writer referring to file object. Actually, you can write it down directly, so you don't have to use a file object if you don't want to. So if you do this way, you don't need a line number 48. Again, just as an example, I will keep it this way. It is possible to do this way as well. Something wrong. Hang on. Parenthesis seems okay. Let me just type EX. Again, let me check. Try catch. Okay, spelling. Through Java IO exception. Okay, try and catch. We need to have a IO exception there. That's fine. Up there as well, because if we are using exception handling, we need to throw IO exception. Finally, we open 3 of them. Actually, 2 of them we have to close it. File we don't use it, so it doesn't matter. FW. So here it complains PW is null. So we just say that if the PW is not a null, then we can close it. Okay, there is missing one parenthesis. Okay, now it seems okay. Writing formatted output to text file. This case is quite straightforward. Okay, there's only one data. Author's name, that's it. We get the name and we save it. So we are saving the full name, okay? Let me add some comments. So if you say true, then it can be appended. Default value is false. Okay, so that's why I put true. Okay, in this part I changed my mind, so please try it by yourself. At the beginning I was going to send two parameter, and then I changed my mind. I'll leave it to you. Joshua Bloch, effective Java. Println is better because we are saving line by line. So let me remove it all. Let me remove. We'll start with the beginning again. So just put println. Run it again. Here, let me just type the name of the author. Effective Java. Okay, on screen. See, that's what we have. Books.txt I left it for you, so please try. Let me move to next one, displaying or author's name and then book's title. That means I need to read authors.txt and then books.txt. So I will do one part, okay, display author. Display book or book's title. I will leave it to you. Please try. Okay, first thing we need to do is create a file object. Source package name and then name of the text file. Then we need a scanner class. Then we will use a try. We will use try and catch finally. Input scanner. This time we reverse the file object. File not found exception. Okay, input.close. Let me put some dummy data, okay? We are reading more than one line at a time, so we need to have a while loop until we reach to end of a file. So we are using not next, okay? This time we are going to process line by line, so we have to use has next line. Previous lessons I use has next, but this exercise we need to process line by line, so we have to use has next line. Let's say I just use this way. Next line. Let me use the object. Also the set name. So we're going to get line by line. As also to string. That's all. So let me comment it out. So let me focus on what we are doing at this point, just reading authors.txt. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't worry about the additional space for null value. And then books, null value, again in order, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. To space, don't worry. Book, I haven't done that, okay? So that's okay. Please try by yourself that last part. Let me add some comments for you, so that you can again, this is a line that was skipped. I prefer to say process by line or line by line. Please read description at least once. Yeah, I would just say read by your line or single line, okay? So uncomment it, uncomment. That one, please continue. Please continue this one as well. And I will just have a look, go through whether there was any mistake or not. Then otherwise, as we are here. Seems okay. This one actually we can put it in the try. Normally we do that. So I will say null. File. Okay, semicolon. That's okay. Again, this is okay. You don't have to have this way, but just following the same style. So I will just say file null. and then here copy paste it. Again, you can use your file path directly, but I will use the same style file. That's it, nothing. That's all, thank you.